Hey, Credit Repair Junkies, Keith Knapp with Expert Credit Systems. Today we are going to talk about Lunch and Learns. Some great posts out there about a Lunch and Learn, a lot of questions. I'm also going to throw out one of my favorite people, just in general, Mr. Dave Folk is a great friend of mine, very, very good, very sharp on things like this. Great resource. I know he's offered a webinar. Not stepping on his toes. I'm actually saying if you can get some help and resources from that guy, take advantage of it because he's good. He's very sharp. Very good friend of mine. So yeah, shout out to Dave Folk on that. So let's talk about a Lunch and Learn. What is your goal? Let's start with that. The goal of a Lunch and Learn to me is going to be to generate new partners, and also it's a mass market to show that you know what you're doing and you've got a level of professionalism. Now that level of professionalism comes on a couple different fronts. The first front is going to be just the event planning itself. How well is the event put together? How well is it marketed? Are you able to put it across and bring value with it? Is it worth the time? Are you doing something? Are you giving something that's worth the time for people to pay attention to and come to and participate in? But the second goal, or the other goal, I guess, is to look at it from a marketing standpoint. You want to get in front of these real estate agents, and you want to get in front of mortgage professionals, and you want to show them that you want to meet them. You want to have a chance to build a relationship with them, get to know them, laugh with them. Have a chance to really connect with them. So there's two different ways that you could look at doing this, and I really have no preference. This just comes down to your marketing flavor, your taste, and kind of where you're at in the industry and the market right now. But the first thing you can do is you can find a good mortgage company, partner with them, have them help you sponsor it. Usually if you can find an office of 7 to 10 loan officers, you can start pulling on their resources and have them reach out to all their agents and make it a big event that you're doing with them. So like Prime Lending is big here in Kansas City, so we used to do these with Prime Lending when Dave and I were with Credit Guys. But go out there and you can partner with them and say, brought to you by Credit Repair One and Prime Lending, or whatever mortgage company you're working with. And you can take that office and really partner with them and joint market with them. And what's going to happen is now they're going to look at it and say, okay, this company is not just fixing our clients, but they're helping us gain more business and bringing in new relationships so that we can monetize and help improve my life, help improve my business. The second thing you can do is just leave it open as a general marketing event of, hey, you know what, there's going to be a lot of real estate agents here, and you can start going out and inviting different loan officers. Now, what's going to happen is if you focus it on real estate agents, the loan officers are going to come out because they're going to view it as an opportunity to network and an opportunity to meet some of the real estate agents they've been trying to get in front of. So either way works great. It just depends on your marketing, what you're looking for. Let's talk about content. One of the things I've seen a couple different schools of thought, and to me, I'm going to just throw out some options, let you figure out what's best for you. But you can go in there and you can just talk and have a great presentation, a lot of good information, and kind of leave the audience captive to what you're doing and what you're saying by being the ringleader or the center of attention. This is a good way to get in front of people, really flex your intellectual knowledge about credit, show how you're good, and really have a polished presentation to go in there and talk about. Or just show your knowledge of the industry and build some faith there and some trustworthiness. If you do that, some of the topics I recommend is nobody wants to hear how to improve your business with credit repair. They've heard it 1,000 times. It should be your pitch when you're getting in front of them anyway. But give them real education, real knowledge. Some of the hot topics right now still are accounts in dispute. You could, I've thrown out the flyer here in Credit Repair Junkies. You could say, hey, we're going to talk about removing accounts in dispute and what to do if you run into this, and make it very specific and, kind of the rifle approach of, we're going to address this issue for you, talk with you, I'm going to help you learn how to take care of this and resolve this, or how I can help you do it. The second way to go about it is just general information. One of the best classes that I've ever seen is Dave and I actually had a class called Credit 101, and we just went through the just absolute basics to some of the more advanced stuff about credit, how it works, where how the whole credit bureau system works. I mean, we really just spent a lot of time with them, 45 minutes to an hour, just talking about credit and really just saying, look, we're smart. We know what we're doing. We've got this down. So there's there's a couple ideas, but the other caveat that you can take in this is make your presentation a little bit shorter. 15 is a little short, maybe 20 to 25 minutes of talking. Give a good solid presentation. Don't get too in depth, but just flex enough for them to go, yeah, okay, you're good, you know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about. I'm okay with sending you my clients, but give them time to network, give them time to talk with each other, get around, gives you an opportunity to step down from being the ringleader and talk with people, shake hands, and get to know people and build business that way. Marketing, go after every real estate agent you can find. I'm going to be posting a quick little flyer in here that's just a very simple, generic lunch and learn flyer that you can fill out and print off. But flyer the hell out of every real estate agent office that you can find. They love free events, they love free food, so get out there and make a buzz about it. And then after you've gone to the real estate agents, now go to the mortgage partners or your mortgage professionals that you're marketing to, and come to them and say, hey, look, I've reached out to 30 different real estate companies in the area. We're inviting them in. If you want to come, you're more than welcome to. It should be a great time of networking, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So there's some ideas on marketing. The other thing I would highly, highly, highly recommend, have an RSVP system set up in place, whether it's a back end on your website, even if it's just email, RSVP at creditrepaircompany.com or whatever it is. Set up something where you can capture the leads of the people who are coming in and their information. One, because you want to know how you need to know what your budget is and how much you're planning on spending and how many people are going to be there. But two, it's also a lead generator. Every time somebody RSVPs, make them give you their email address, their phone number, company, all that information. So good way to build a database, good way to get in front of a lot of partners. So I hope this helps. Again, I'm gonna give a shout out to my friend Dave at National Credit Federation. Great resource. If he's willing to give the webinar for free, I'm willing to get the recording and throw it up here in Credit Repair Junkies. So have a great Friday. Hope you guys all have a great weekend. Feel free to share ideas on these posts. I've been seeing a lot of good interaction with people on here, which is very encouraging. That's what this site is for. I designed this group so that we can have different ideas, that we can have different flavors of what we want to do. So just keep it up, interact with each other. It's okay to disagree. That's part of the fun of the industry, is you get to do business the way you want to. So this is Keith Knapp with Expert Credit Systems. Have a great weekend, and if you need anything, feel free to reach out.